They say in an orgasm, 200 to 500 million sperm are ejaculated. When you realize that only one is actually needed to create another human life, kind of makes you think something just doesn't add up. Talk about an overkill. This is something that not many people come to realize in their lifetime, is that the orgasm, ejaculation, it is not necessary. It gives you a false sense of achievement, doesn't it? Kind of makes you think and feel like you've just climbed Mount Everest and you are at the peak. But we all know that once you hit the peak, the only place to go now is back down to where you started, back back to all of those worries and anxieties, because that relief that you just had, it was temporary. Have you ever plugged in a faulty electronic device in, into the power at your house? That faulty device, it trips the entire electrical circuit. There was so much power going through that circuit that it couldn't handle it all. So it tripped. So now you have to go back downstairs and put the power switches at the switch them all back on, because it tripped. It couldn't handle the power that was going through the circuit. The same thing is happening inside your body when you achieve orgasm, when you ejaculate. The energy in your body at that point in time is so much that your body cannot contain it. So what does it do? Triggers a release of that energy, because once you hit the point of no return, there's no going back. What's done is done. You have just expelled your life force, and then your body has to go into overdrive in order to then make up for that lost life force. It may only be a day or two that you feel drowsy, that you feel like you are low on energy, but trust me, it takes a lot longer than 1 or 2 days to make up for that ejaculation. They call it a short circuit, and anyone who knows anything in the field of electricity can tell you exactly what a short circuit is. And it's interesting how you can apply that to the human body as well. Quite fascinating. Have any of you ever thought about the first time that you ejaculated? Sure, it may have been 10, 20 years ago, however old you are. But I can recall the first time that I ejaculated. And I remember feeling like it was an experience like I had never experienced before that point. I felt the energy go through my body, and I didn't know what was happening at all. All I knew was that, hey, it felt good. And that is where the addiction starts. I remember feeling like I was having a convulsion, like my body was, it couldn't handle what was happening, and I was having a convulsion. Now, obviously, over time, the more that you do it, it becomes, well, you become more and more desensitized to it. And it starts to become an escape for you. And even though every single time that you do it, it feels good, deep down you know that it'll never feel as good as the first time. Your life will change once you get a grip of, of retaining your sexual energy. It is the energy that creates life, and not just humans, but all animals here on this earth. It is deeply programmed into every single one of us to achieve that state, orgasm state. It is what drives us pretty much in everything that we do in our life. All of the ambitions we have, the goals, the decisions, and the paths that we take in our life, our career choice, our house, our car, all of it comes from a place of wanting to attract the opposite sex in order to reproduce, have a family, and achieve what many think is the purpose of life. However, there are a very select few who gained the knowledge to know that this sex is something that you can enjoy, but if you indulge and take it too far, it can become a vice, and it can lead to your downfall. It should be your goal to become balanced in how you view sex. Walking the path of semen retention, I think of it like it is a glitch in the matrix. You are defying your very programming from whoever created this world, whoever created the human body. And it is only right that if you start to view it in this way, things are going to start happening in your life because you are doing something that is out of the ordinary. You are defying the very programming that is inside your brain and body. No easy feat. However, once you achieve this feat, you will get to a point where there's no going back because you know too much. You've experienced the profound changes and healing inside your own life that no one who is ignorant to this stuff, no one can tell you that it's just placebo. You know, it's all in your head. This will set you on the path in becoming your higher self in the spiritual sense. That is free from all of the earthly limitations that we are attached to here in this world. Don't abuse your sexual energy, and God will reward you greatly. Thank you for watching.